Good morning, everybody. How are you today? All right, hands up, out, in, up, down. Stand. So to start our lesson today, I want you to just fold the chairs, fold the desk towards you, like separate the desk. Good. And now what I want you to do, I want you to take a walk around the table. Yeah. Take a walk around the table. Good. Good. Fix up the table. Do you know why it does that? So for today, our lesson is going to be parameter, right? And when you walk around that table, you would have measured how many steps you were taking around the table. When you measure the steps around the table, you are finding the parameters around the table. So from what I just tell you, can you define parameter? What do you think is parameter if you just walk around the table? Yes, Shorty. How many steps you take in, Josh? How long the table is? Anybody else? Maria? Ishan? Cassie? How short the table is? So, you're somewhere near, but perimeter is the distance around a shape. Perimeter is the distance around the shape. So if you start here, you walk there, there, and there, you will find the distance around the shape. Now all of you have rulers. Now what I want you to do, I want you to take your ruler and you're going to find on the ruler there is cm and there is inch. You seen it? Good. So you're going to use this cm part to measure the distance around the table. And then you're going to tell me what's the length for one side and the other side. And you got to remember the measurements. This here is 30. This here is 30. that means they got to be the same measurement. So you have 1, 2 here and 36. The same thing applies to this part and this part. So what do we do to find the perimeter? Remember, we did not find the perimeter for the both things. We measured one side and we measured this part too. So how do we find the perimeter? Huh? We add. Very good. So we're going to start from here. 36 plus 102 plus 36 plus. So let's add 1, 2, and 1, 2 is how much? 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, and then 36 and 36 will give us 6 and 6, 3 and 3, 6, 7. So it's 204 plus 72. 4 plus 2? 6. What do we do with 7? And we bring them back. So, if we add all of this here, we're supposed to get 276. And remember, or when we are finding the measurements, what did we use? Which measurement do you know? CM. So it's going to be 276 CM. And that is how we find the perimeter of a closed shape. So I want you to look at a short video.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about like circles, which we will talk about another time. Because perimeter is a measure of distance or length, it has to be measured in units, like inches, centimeters, or miles. Units are really important in measuring perimeter.
You would have gotten a clearer idea on how to calculate perimeter. Did you know that there is a formula to calculate the perimeter as well? No? So it's simple, just like what we did here. We drew our table and we had 2 and 2. So the formula would be happens there? How do you find the rest of the shape measurements when they only give you two? Good. Or you can put this here. Remember, this part must be equal to this part, and this part must be equal to this part. So you don't forget that even if you measure and you get 6, you can't put 6 there because this part must be equal to this part. So it's going to be 8 and 5, and then you add it. 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5 per meter equals, and you find your answer here. And you don't forget when you find the answer, you have to put in the measurement unit there, right? So this group is set. This group is going to find the same thing. So you see the spark. So what should be on this side? Good. And this part?